Hello and welcome to Sovereign RPG. I am Sovereign, and you have just walked into the channel of short and sweet gaming guides. Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord is currently in early access, so you may see bugs and other oddities within the game itself, and everything is subject to change at any time. This is all part of the process. Firstly, if you do not know how to find companions, I will leave a card in the top right to a short and sweet guide on how to find them. Please let me know down below if I am missing any companions of note. The devs are doing a great job at making changes, and doing it at a really quick pace, so as soon as guides go out, they're being changed straight away. I'd like to be kept informed. Also, please note that each playthrough has a different set of companions, so this may be different in your current playthrough, as updates don't always affect current save games. Keep this in mind. So to start with, we will go over which companions are best for each role, and we'll do this by their title or second name. Please remember that all these names can be searched in the encyclopedia by pressing the N key, and going to the Heroes tab, or using the search bar up here. All of the companions in the game can be found under Wanderer, and here is a list of all the companions in your current game. For Governor, you want to search for companions for the Steward skill. In my current game there is no companions with the actual Steward skill, but there is a character in the game who is the best choice for Governor, and that character is Sora, who you can marry for a Steward skill of 160. This is a route I have seen a lot of Let's Players take, and quite frankly as of right now it is the best option that I have found. If there are other better options, please let me know down below. There are a lot of names and a lot of characters to go through in this game. Steward helps with taxes in your settlements, and the amount of units you can have in a party. As a side note, for a small buff for governors, you should keep the culture of your companion and fief they control the same. If this is impossible, it's not the biggest deal breaker, but it's definitely something you should look into doing. Also remember that companions level with you as you train their skills, by putting the weapon of choice in their hands, or putting them in a horse, or having them in a party sieging castles. Say for instance you get the Swordsman. He has a two-handed skill of 270. If you would like to raise this skill more, you'll want a two-handed sword in his hand. The same goes for bow, or riding. As this character has both an athletic skill and a riding skill of 180, you can pick either or. Have him on a horse to raise the riding skill, or do not put him on a horse to raise the athletic skill. Then we get to the clan roles, as gone over quickly in the intro to companions. For Quartermaster you'll want to go with yourself, as you will usually have the highest Steward skill in the party. For Engineering and Surgeon, it's pretty self-explanatory. Look for companions with the Engineer and the Surgeon titles. The Engineer having 80 in the Engineering skill, and the Surgeon having 80 in the Surgery skill. There are cheaper alternatives in the Healer, which only has a 60 in the Medicine skill. For Scouting you will want to go with Of the Hills or Horse Thief. In my current game you have Armand of the Hills, who has a Scouting skill of 140, and Chasuntai Horse Thief with a skill of 120. Now this does not mean that all Horse Thief titles have 120. As you can see here, Edwayne Horse Thief only has a Scouting skill of 60. The titles will always have the same skills, but the amount of skills will be dependent on the game you are currently in. It seems this is randomly generated every time you make a new game. Using these will help you fill in the skills and roles that you have not got yourself. And here's a list of companions that you should have along with you for the ride. For tactics, look for the Falcon title. The Engineer has an Engineering of 80 as said before, which will help you put down siege faster. The Swordsmen are great fighters boasting 270 in the melee skills. These guys excel in battle, but they have no secondary skills to help your party or clan roles. The Shield Maidens are also great fighters, and also excel in melee, though not as much as the Swordsman. And the Falcon has a tactics of 100. This skill is valuable for automating battles, if that's your thing. And that's all we have for this guide. If you made it this far, I just want to say thank you for sticking with me this long. And if you did, then make sure to like and sub to the channel for future short and sweet gaming guides in Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord, and many other RPGs in the future. Fly safe.